Interesting. I never really had thought about that before. I think we're going to do that really quickly then. That is an interesting combination. Where is I put that natch leather? Right there. Fortify intelligence. Very good. Okay, that's enough of that. A clothier, which we have no real need to go to. Alright then. We've certainly done decently well with that. I suppose what's left for us is to actually continue on our missions for the temple, if only to curry further favor with Almalexia, and perhaps acquire some more powerful artifacts while we wait for our temple, or rather, our temple. I swear my mind is ailing. I feel the sickness growing. It's becoming harder and harder to focus my thoughts. It seems as if my mind is everywhere at once. But anyway, while our stronghold is worked upon, that is what we're waiting for. Ugh, we've gone to the wrong plaza. And once that's completed, I suppose we can stop all of this nonsense, other than simply finishing the very last task for our Jan in order to become a master. Ah yes, and then of course there's the prospect of actually becoming the Archmagister and the leader of all the Telvanni. But we both know that that would require getting rid of Gothran by force, something I'm certainly not averse to. But we need to be prepared for something like that, if indeed that is what we do. I do admit, though.
It's another perfect day.
What I hear, there's trouble at the palace. Justice never sleeps.
That is an interesting idea, though. Archmagister of the Telvanni. Though I can't help but wonder whether they would make me deal with all that bureaucratic nonsense that leaders are forced to put up with. That might actually prove to be rather unpleasant. That is indeed what I have to do. Perhaps a blessing from her before we go. I do believe that the cave-in and the abandoned crypt was to the northwest there, yes. So that is where we shall return. And of course there is the unexplored areas, the temple sewers east, which we may end up looking into eventually, if we feel so inclined. I should check to see what healing potions I have left in case of emergencies. It would appear that I have one. Which would... oh, actually I have two. Still, something to exercise caution with, considering. Probably have to take this next assignment at a more relaxed pace because of that. Liches. What existence is that, really? To become a lich. Preserve a mockery of a life. Time is precious, and is meant to be spent alive. Oh dear. That did not take long at all, did it? Clan fear. We'll see just how powerful their souls are. Not him. How to deal with him more effectively. It seems they're incredibly resistant. Perhaps vampiric reach. It seems to do so little. Didn't we have a potion of reflection? That actually might be rather useful in this circumstance. Yes, we did. It's not very powerful, but it might do something. Perhaps... Storm Hand? No. I think our illusory wall will come in handy here. Lightning attack is powerful. It's incredibly powerful. Ah, no! So much for that then. Rather unfortunate, I have to say. Well, it's a good thing that we take precautions, How to handle this, then? We have to evade their attacks, no matter what. So perhaps simply using a simple hide spell to make our way past them, and perhaps engage them on better terms. Oh, there are so many of them. This appears to lead to also to the abandoned crypt further in. I think I shall sneak my way past them, though. Or try to, anyway. I seem to lose interest rather quickly. Where does this all lead? That's what makes me curious. Rats everywhere. And a compound that is much larger than I had thought. Already, I become fatigued. Oh dear. It would seem we found Barilzar himself. You have no place here, child of living flesh. The Mazed band must not be allowed to leave this tomb. The band should never have existed at all. That was my folly, and this is my curse. For all eternity I am damned to walk in this half-life to keep my creation from destroying the hearts and minds of mortals. Those who would challenge my fate will pay with their lives. Unless, of course, you don't see us, and then you have nothing to worry about then, do you? But it wouldn't surprise me that you actually are rather insistent about keeping it upon your person. Or I suppose what is left of your person, anyway. Or I suppose the intelligent thing to do would actually be to try to draw them out. By killing a simple rat. And being ready to cloak myself when necessary. Oh dear. What a spell. That contained elements of paralysis. Perhaps I can lure this one out without drawing the other. Hold still! Ah! Damn it all. I need to keep this one unaware as well. We should be careful. They seem highly resistant to magic, so using our hammer seems the best choice. Very good. I wish to catch Barilzar himself just as